Could I start by asking you what your reaction is to the Sky News investigation?
It's interesting because last year there was a similar Sky News investigation about a mass grave that had been found. And of course, as always, the blame had been put squarely on Israel for killing people and burying them in a mass grave with their hand behind their backs. A few hours and a few days after this special report, it was discovered that in fact it was a Hamas mass grave where they'd buried their own people, their own Gazans that they'd murdered point blank. And so what I would say is, that unfortunately mistakes happen in war, especially when you're dealing with an enemy that doesn't do the basic thing in a war, which is put on a uniform and say, I'm a combatant. We know that the Palestinian leadership in Gaza have been using ambulances for decades. The Qassam brigades boast that they even have their own ambulances that they use. So we really hope that it wasn't a mistake. But in the fog of war and with an enemy that makes it into an art form, hiding themselves amongst doctors, civilians, doctors that are Hamas members, it's very difficult to know what is true and what isn't true. But what I can tell you is that the IDF, as the moral army and ethical army that it is doing an internal investigation. And if it was a mistake, they will admit it, as they've admitted before.